And you're watching Mexican Productions. Bra, bra, bra. All right.
Oh.
A spider.
I'm scared.
I'm scared so.
Alright. We need a name.
Yeah.
Any ideas?
Yeah. I'm thinking some of this.
I wish I could name the podcast.
If I could just name it.
That's what I would name it.
I would honestly love to name it that.
That's a shame.
Roar Productions.
That was so bad.
No, like there's no way we can't name it Roar. But like, what's this in a word? Wow. Oh! I get a slow motion too. Oh, oh shit.
I don't know, like, what is it?
Like, what is it even? Like, what is it? Super interesting. But I don't know what to call it.
Everything's taken.
Right.
All these kids starting these podcasts.
And, like, the fuck? Clearly ours is real jamming. If we had any fucking name. So what's it gonna be? That's rude.
Pause.
Pause.
It's just pause.
It's just pause.
Pause. Pause the podcast.
Pause the podcast.
Is that good? Or am I just like stupid?
I can't tell if it's giving like, whoa, pause. Or if it's giving like, pause.
Pause.
Like, what's it?
Pause. That's what it's.
Pause. Fucking pause.
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 I like it.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like
really
it.
get like dramatic with it. Pause.
Pause. I kind of like it.
Okay, welcome to pause.
And also, like, the more we say it, the more I'm like, pause.
No. No, and it's like, pause.
And it's like, pause.
It's like, pause. Pause it. You guys, welcome to pause.
Pause.
Welcome back.
What's our first topic?
Right. There's so many things.
There's so many things that we
like,
could
I don't
talk
even know
about.
where to
It's crazy.
start.
And like, so much just like happens. And,
So
like,
much.
Our friend group and like just like everything.
Like every single event, every single show.
But then it's also like, oh, how much of it is too much to say, you
I think
know?
we need to make names up.
Oh, one we have
Like
to.
1,000%. Because there's too many. Richard.
Who the fuck is Richard?
I don't know.
My first thought was Blanca.
Yeah. What's her name gonna be?
Well, we can't. I guess I could cut it out. We can use Blanca's name.
Okay.
She doesn't ever do anything wrong.
You're fucking right. That's at work. ASMR.
It's just an ASMR. It's an ASMR channel.
It's an ASMR. Pause. But pause? Okay, I'll set her back down. I don't even know
Like,
where to start.
What do we start with? What's the first?
What's like something just wild? There's kind of a lot.
There's so many.
I don't know, like
just wild.
Like what era? Wow, yeah.
It's getting toasty.
It's getting a little toasty. It was also really loud in my ear.
Yeah.
I think I'm talking really loud now. I'll calm it down. I don't know what to... Okay.
Like, do we start, like, present day, old time, not present day? Slay, question mark?
No, like... Oh! It's, like, pretty fucking slay. So, pause.
So pause.
I feel like we should wind it back.
Okay. To which era?
Right. Oh my god, I need a notebook. Like, this
I
is
just
crazy.
feel like I need to, like, do something really wild in my life now.
God, I feel like I would love a crazy Mexico trip with my friends. On a yacht.
I don't know, but also, like, weird shit happens to me, like, every fucking day.
So many. Like, jobs are wild. People at jobs are wild.
I have a topic. I think that next month, what's next month? So it's October.
November?
Next month's November. I think I need to, like, pull a Tana. I think I need to, like, get sober for a sec.
Literally, have I not been thinking about that too?
But, like
yesterday was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
So, like, I just think I'm like, fuck.
I've thought about it. Especially because there's just been so many events. And, like, the amount that I drank at Wakan and then came back. Last night was a doozy with the drinking.
Yeah, just like a cleanse.
A stomach cleanse.
Yeah.
A life cleanse.
Mostly for my life, because my life is, like, a mess. And then I just, like, drink, and then it makes, like... I don't drink, okay, but I'm not drinking to make my life less of a mess.
Right, like, we're not all that.
I know that I'm just having fun.
I'm just trying to have a jam in time. But sometimes I take it too far. Or, like, a lot of the times.
I take it too far. Or I just, need to learn to not take it too far. Because I drink and then I become so overdramatic, and then I'm just like,
I fall
trying
a lot.
to fuck my ex-boyfriend the whole time. Like, the whole time.
Literally the whole time.
But, like, when he gets drunk, he will.
It's the exact same.
It goes both ways. It's a two-way street.
Yeah, like, the photo booth pictures don't lie. They don't lie.
They don't lie.
At all.
Pause.
Oh. Oh my god, is that a spider web? Anyways. It's like, we're gonna cleanse. Just so everyone knows.
Like,
but then it's like holiday time.
No, yeah, and that's like, oh, am I doing it at the worst time? But then I'm like,
nor is it the best time.
Is it the best time?
Right.
But, like, also, is January the best time?
I feel like January is the best time.
But, like,
fresh start.
Right. And then, like, I can get back into it and gem and jam and, like, have a great time.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Like, stop until gem and jam.
Yeah, but I just need to, like...
But, like, still lessen it?
Less.
Until then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I need to tell myself, like, I'm not allowed to have a drink until, like, fall day. Which, like, isn't that hard.
No.
It's not even that, like, I'm like, oh,
I need a drink.
I need a drink.
Be a person.
Like, it's not like that.
No.
It's just, like, even, like, I just drink and then I'm like...
I either fall asleep or I'm, like, running.
Yeah. And, like, I'm either, like, a really good time or just,
it's a
like...
really not good time.
Not a good time.
And I really sometimes hate waking up and, like, really not remembering.
Yeah, that's my least favorite part.
That part. I fucking hate it. Everyone's like, oh, this is what you did.
Great.
Cheers.
I'm so happy that I did that.
I love not knowing that I did that.
No, yeah, because I'll, like, drink and then I'll wake up and be like, why did I call, like, 4 people? Like, 2 of which I haven't spoken to in, like, a month. I don't know if I actually ever told you. I feel like I have. It was a funny one.
I'm so confused.
I'm gonna use his real name because I don't even think he like really thinks about my existence.
Okay.
Ever. And also, he doesn't have social media.
Oh, so we're chilling.
We only ever like texted.
Okay.
Like hung out. So he's never gonna watch it. He's like, "Where's Sebastian though?" Sebastian. And what show did he go to?
Oh, he was a show goer?
Yeah, he works at Red Rocks.
Oh, I swear I've never heard this name.
Yeah, it wasn't long. It didn't last very long, like at all. But yeah, he worked at Red Rocks, and we met on Bumble. Like, let's not. Like,
let's just be fucking for real. Like, let's not
act too surprised here. That's what.
I'm sorry. Like, where else do we fucking meet people these days?
Go outside,
and I do go outside, but then it's like,
but like no,
but like who's outside?
No one else is outside.
Tweakers. Tweakers.
So
Red Rocks.
Yeah, so he works at Red Rocks, and we like chatted for like a month, and then he was like, "Oh, like I want to come meet up with you at like Boogie T."
Okay. And then like, go to Boogie. Makes sense.
K-Slay. Whatever.
Yeah.
He shows up, and this was when on TikTok. Calling people rave bugs was a thing.
Stop.
Ugh. And like I that day had taught Ethan like what a rave bug was, because me and Wonka were making fun of, like, no offense, me and Wonka were like making fun of some girl because she was wearing like the rave bug goggles. And me and Wonka were like, what are the odds she like calls herself a rave bug? And then like Ethan was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? So we explained it to him.
Claps for Ethan.
Whatever. So Boogie T comes on, and Sebastian is like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Whatever. He had kaleidoscope goggles. And keep in mind, at Boogie T, I was
wasted?
Belligerently drunk. And he comes up wearing the fucking kaleidoscope goggles, and I'm like, there's no way. This man is real. This man is not a real person. And then, hello?
Please don't get next to us.
And then Ethan looks at him and goes, and I lost my shit. I couldn't stop laughing. And then, like, Sebastian was like, what's funny? And I'm just like, no filter. I was like, he called you a rave bug. Do you know what a rave bug is? No, I don't know what a rave bug is.
Oh, honey.
Explain to him what a fucking rave bug is, and then he's like lightly offended. And I was like, oh. Okay, oops. Then Brian was tripping, and he was like, oh, your friend's tripping? And I was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls out his phone, Samsung.
Oh, God. Red flag. I can't even talk about it. Red flag.
Pulls out his phone. Is doing something. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Pulls up, like... I was just talking to Volka about this the other day. Pulls up, like, trippy visuals.
Stop. And shows it to Brian? What? Just fully Googles?
No, he had, like, an app.
An app? There's no fucking way.
He had an app for it.
And just goes like this to Brian?
Yeah.
What? What did Brian do?
He was like, no.
Brian would have been scared.
Yeah, Brian was like,
probably not.
No. I was so embarrassed. I was like, what is...
Jesus.
And then...
Alright, Sebastian.
I was just like, okay, weirdo. Like,
yeah, what the fuck? Wait, just give me a second.
And then he was like, asked me, like, what drugs I do. And I was like, oh, like, not really any.
Yeah.
Like, and then he was like, I was like, oh, do you, like, do coke? Like, as a joke.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, sometimes.
Oh!
And I like no once again no filter. It just came out. I just go red flag.
Oh.
And he got so mad. He
What?
was just so mad, and I was like, what? What'd I do?
Red flag.
And then I was like, oh, do you do K too?
Stop.
Sometimes.
Oh my god. Boys just red, and red.
No, and I know. But
Is this the first time you had ever met him in person?
yeah.
Like, what does he do at Red Rocks? What does he...
He's like scans tickets and like is security, and I'm always scared shitless I'm gonna see him.
Because you haven't seen him since?
No, so he actually ghosted me. And I was like, the audacity.
No.
Like, you ghosted
me. I was gonna go... The fuck?
I was gonna ghost
I was gonna ghost you. No, like, hard middle finger, bitch. What?
Yeah, I don't really talk about him that often. Because it was like... I don't even think we were even talking for like a whole month. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks. So it was like nothing crazy. But no, and it was just like the whole like rave bug trippy visuals on his phone was like insane. I was like, this is not real.
No, this is not real.
But sometimes I'm just like, I wonder how he's doing.
I wonder like what he's up to.
I think
How you feeling, bro?
Let's see. So what? This wasn't like... God, so bad. Yeah, April 8th.
Oh my god.
What did you see?
Hot sec ago.
Texted me after the show. It was an amazing show. Honestly, Boogie 2 was better than Decadence. Glad I met you. So nice to meet you. But a show isn't a place to have an in-depth conversation. I was like, ha ha ha, anything's better than Decadence.
True.
And I was like, no, like, for sure.
Yeah, like, we're not going to have an intimate with you at this show.
And then, even though, and the only reason I was, like, pressed that he ghosted me was because I was, like, didn't want to get ghosted. I wanted to ghost him, so I was, like, pretty pressed about it.
What a fucking move, though.
So, like, 5 days after not speaking, I'm like, you good? No answer.
So like, you good?
April 11th.
My mom's birthday. Crazy.
January, February, March, April. June 4th. Hey.
Him?
Me. You? At 3:34 a.m.
3:30? What the fuck? Why at 3:30 were you like, you know what? Sebastian.
I don't know.
Shit is silly.
He also used to use, like, weird emojis.
What do you mean weird emojis?
Like,
what does that mean?
You know the, like, emoji where it's, like, the squinting eyes, but they're squinting, like, this way?
Yeah? You would use that?
Yeah.
Like, on a regular?
Yes. Or, like, the this emoji on the reg.
Like a chef's kiss? Like
yeah.
That?
You want to see a picture of him?
Yeah. Oh! I have a fucking headband.
That's crazy. That's
so... that was the first thing I saw.
What is that?
What is that? That's on his profile or his Instagram?
He doesn't have Instagram.
Oh yeah, you said he doesn't have
that video.
Sent you that? What is the video though?
His
deep breaths.
His climbing squad.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Rock climber.
Leave it there.
Yeah, who said ever like, and I quote, because I was like, oh, me and my friends are all crackheads. You know? My group is less of crackheads and more monkey-like. Run.
No, I'm already out of the garage. Like, I've ran. More monkey-like?
I said, see, my friends are kind of just like feral rats.
That part. Maybe fucking
Monkey-like.
What?
Let me just find some out-of-pocket things he said to me. I find it fun to test the limits of my sanity every now and again.
What? I'm, like, scared.
You have to take mushroom tea.
That was literally gave me the worst road trip of my life was mushroom tea.
Men will, like, literally take psychedelics and pretend like the world, like, flipped on its axis.
Just stop.
Like, it becomes their entire personality trait.
Bye.
I normally climb from 10 to sundown.
Is that supposed to make me, like, really attracted to you? You know, I just, like, prefer to climb, like, 10 to sundown. Just me use. For what?
Fingers froze to the wall this morning. It's a good feeling.
What do you respond to that? Like, what do you respond to that?
I don't even know what the fuck I was on. I just said, trying to be better, question mark? Oh, because he went on to be like, trying to be better.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck, trying to be better? Trying to be a better climber.
I'm happy for you. There's just no way that this is a real human. There's really no way.
The master has failed more times than a beginner has even tried.
Is he getting this off Google? What? Some of what he's saying is giving me stomach ulcers.
Do you like demonic tongue, drum and bass?
What? Demonic tongue, drum and bass. I'm just making sure I heard that right.
Yeah, and sent me a song.
Don't send me a song.
He used to send me songs all the time.
It's like I'm getting chased in a horror movie.
Anywho.
There's no way.
Let's bond over music like no other.
I feel like I'm on like Match.com / like murderers.
Oh my god. I listen to a lot of spoken word slam poetry.
There's no way. So he climbs, he likes demonic tongue, drum and bass. He loves a good slam poetry. He works at Red Rocks.
You are the Ox Queen. Praise emoji.
Praise emoji? And the emojis have to go.
That's because I sent him my playlist. Because he would keep sending me songs. So I was like...
Here's the playlist, listen.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you an individual song every 5 minutes. No.
Oh yeah, and then when he ghosted me, because I transferred the playlist from Apple Music to Spotify.
Okay.
When he ghosted me, I turned that playlist on public so that he can't listen to it anymore.
It's probably a good idea. He's probably listening to it and being like, my ox queen. Love her.
Oh my god, he sees XD.
How old is he?
He was like a year older than me.
Oh, okay. I'm just like not understanding how he's like a human.
I don't want to have myself validated by arbitrary numbers on the screen.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Valid. That's completely valid. That's what I said.
Like, what do you say to some? Like, I turn it off. Like, there's just like no way.
And I was trying to get over Nolan.
We're calling him Nolan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you not doing it right now?
No, I'm doing it right now. You want to see our setup?
You're on live. It's whatever.
What?
Zodcasted and resortcasted.
Does this mean I have to get my own microphone now?
No, you're not on the pod. I was just talking about you, and we needed a code name. So I was like, "Oh, Nolan."
Okay.
It's to keep your identity a secret.
You know, so there's no identity theft. Raise emoji. Rave bug. And that's that. That's a gigantic smart water.
What about it?
It's a real good size. How much was it?
$3.
Really?
Mm-hmm. At the gas station by Red Rocks.
Interesting. I've never been like a Bumble girl. I think I've tried it like twice. Is that the main one that you use?
I use them all.
No, and like
I don't use Tinder.
I don't. Gross. I can't. That one's just like the
worst.
Just
go on there to like sillies. Like me and Nolan were FaceTiming today.
Yeah, I know. I walked in on it.
Oh my god! And we do this thing where I'll screen share my Tinder and we'll go through it together.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Oh, I've met some pretty weird people on a pretty large spectrum of.
I gotta just like match with more random people just for the fun of it.
No, and like, did you see my story the other day? I matched with some guy on Bumble, and like on Bumble, the girl has to message first.
Right.
And I always, same thing, every time. You're not special. Hey, 2 Y's.
Me too. It's always a hey. Hey. Sometimes a hey there.
2 Y's. Hello. Hello.
I hate.
Missed call.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
This is so.
You live so close. What do you like? Let's hang out.
Yeah,
or let's chill.
See. I messaged him at 10:13 a.m. He messaged me back at 10:13 a.m. I didn't respond to his hello.
Too quick.
20 minutes later, missed call. That was at 10:36 a.m. 5:21 p.m. You live hella close. We should do something. Didn't respond.
Because literally, who are you?
10:17 p.m. Hey, with 3 Y's. Chill out. New here, yeah, clearly.
No, you're clearly quite new.
And you're 6'6".
That's such a lie.
You're 21 and still in high school is crazy.
Yeah, I love matching with someone. I'm like, hey, and they're like, hey, you want to hang out? Second thing that they say.
No, and like it
literally, who
all
are
the
you?
Fucking time,
all the time.
Mine are just creepy.
And I mean, gone through this cycle for how many years? And then Cha was on like a few sites, and she was like, "This is just so strange to me that like they'll just ask you this second time they message you." I'm like, "Girl, it's so regular. It's so regular,
and it's freaky."
You stay away.
Like
stay over there.
Like Hinge or something. The first thing a guy messaged me, "Want to come over and hot tub with me?"
What?
No.
What?
No. What's your last name? What's your social security
anything
number?
about you? Who are you and you want me to hot tub with you? Probably definitely not.
I've been doing that a lot, like going like this.
Oh.
Like in a silly way, but now I'm doing it so much and like my jaw actually hurts.
Oh my god, I bet. And shut her down. We're shutting it up. Yeah, we are.
Shutting it up?
Yeah, we're shutting it up.
We shut shit up.
It's like whatever. We really shut shit up when we go to... Honestly, we were shutting shit up last night until we were all just hugging.
Shut up. Until we all just shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was talking to Zach on the phone.
You could have been like, be in the middle.
He didn't like you though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I couldn't tell. Yeah. I mean, I was like drunk, so I was trying to be like not semi-fully myself. Right? Trying to be like half normal and talk about like Wakan, to like try to have something in common.
Me liked that.
Okay.
Which what?
I didn't know. I just wanted to like make sure I wasn't a bad first impression for a friend.
No, I think it's laid.
Okay. That's really good, because that was the point where like it was really all not there.
No, yeah.
Like.
And like Beastie Boys was on.
We could not stop talking about that.
That was so weird. And like Elephant Hearts was weird too. Like I couldn't figure out the whole time if I was like, okay, slay.
Right. Or
like, what?
For
this
what?
Is like Kids Bop of EDM.
Kids Bop of EDM.
That's all I kept. Me and Soph just kept being like, literally just EDM Kids Bop.
It was good seeing her.
It was really good seeing her.
Yeah.
She seems a lot happier too.
Yeah. Seems really like it was good for her to do that.
Yeah.
And I feel like I got to like talk to her a ton just because, you know, like got there later. But also still had a good time chatting when I did. Seems more like, I don't know, out there more. Like she's very confident in herself.
Oh, 100%.
Do it. Also buff. Girl.
Huge.
Like, whoa.
Kick my ass.
Fine. No, like really punch me. Like that's crazy. I see her be reels and I'm like, okay. No, alright.
Alright.
You know, she left to go see Ella Stream with her brother, like, this morning. Like, she left last night to go see Ella Stream back home with her brother. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. And I was so stupid. I was still, like, because I was just, like, tipsy towards the end or whatever.
Right.
But we got in the car, and I guess I just didn't hear them right, and I thought that James said she needed a ride to the airport. And so I was like, oh, like, what time are you going? And she was like, 12. And James was like, no, like, she needs a ride from the airport to her house back home. I don't think you can help her with that. And I was like, I was just like, all right.
Sorry.
I was sorry. And she was just cracking me up in the car. It was real good.
Bro, we were cracking each other up last night. Somebody gave us a, like, thing, the eyeballs where you put them on your fingers.
Yeah, those are so fun.
And I was trying to take a picture of me and James and Soph's, and James, his just kept looking so weird, and she was cracking me up. And then like one of them, James's hand is like pretty ashy, but like that wasn't what I like noticed. Like that wasn't what we were laughing at. And he just goes, I've literally been asking for lotion all day. And me and Soph were like, what?
Literally to who?
But like, I don't know. We were just
that part right there too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just like he couldn't like do it. Like
what's your? They're so funny though. I want to get so many of those.
There's like packs of them on Amazon.
Have to. I want that for Pecan Rocks. Because Jake was like, get another one. Jesus Christ. The name.
No, but like that's in this case scenario, it's fine.
Okay. I mean, yeah, he was like, get another pack, and James was like, yeah.
Well, we didn't know you were gonna not be there till we were already inside.
Well, and that was the thing too, because I was like, are you sure though? Because the traffic is like hefty.
Yeah.
Especially from Abby's house, like we're far away.
Yeah.
I also didn't think the traffic was going to be that fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to like try to sneak them all in because Abby had her massive Burning Man jacket, but she was too stressed. So I was like, I just passed them out. I chugged one, but then I was like, I can't chug 5 of these.
Yeah.
As I'm holding also a Monaco. So, no. I didn't really get time until my pants bled.
That makes it sound so not what happened.
Okay. It's like not what happened. I just don't understand how like I've tripped and like I trip and fall all the time.
Bitch. Like,
I'm a clumsy bitch and that's fine.
Too.
But I never like, it's usually just like a little tiny scrape. Not even like blood or like anything aggressive at all. And when I fell, I mean, I know I fell like it's all.
Because when did you fall?
Blanca and I think it was the first time, and she just like was like, I don't have my ID or my card or anything, and I was like, okay, like I'll just use mine. So I went to go get us too, and then we were walking back. I went to the bathroom, something, and I know she was holding my drink, like I didn't spill it. I think I asked her to hold it because my boots were just like clunky, but sometimes they're the best to wear when it comes to like those pants. Those pants I can't wear with Crocs. Usually, they were so long that even with my boots, they were still like under.
Like the
length. Because usually I would have just worn my Crocs. You know me.
Yeah.
So comfy, great. And so I was walking, and it's just like so many weird, bumps and stuff on the rocks. And my foot just got like caught, and I literally just fell forward. And it was before like we got to the row, just on the stairs. And then Blanca was like, "Whoa, what happened?" My foot got caught, mom. And she was like peeing, and I was like, and I don't think it was like. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say. I'd say it was like darker. I would think, because no one told me that my knee was gushing.
I didn't see that.
And I didn't see it at all.
No, I did not know.
And I definitely would have thought that like someone would have told me, that I would have noticed, so it had to have been dark. And then I literally, and even like at the very end when the lights came up and everyone's like,
I didn't know.
Still didn't know. No one told me. People were like, no one was like, hey girl, your knee and through your pants like are bleeding. And when I got to the car, literally, like, let's just talk about it. If this is my pantaloon, blood, and then blood spots, like, I was literally murdered on the leg. And I got, like, in the car, and I was like, oh my god. And Josh was like, get me the kit, Abby, get me the EMT kit in the back of the car. And it was just some kit that came with her car.
Right.
It was the dumbest emergency kit I have ever seen in my goddamn life. No alcohol swabs, like nothing for like a disinfectant. It was like a rape whistle. And it was just like rape whistle, nothing else. And it was like this
box with
emergency seat. Like what? And like a few band-aids. And Josh was so upset. He was like, where's my bag?
What does he do?
So he's an RBT, so like he works at schools like I do, and he's basically like a behavioral therapist, and I've worked with a bunch of them. So it was like easy to talk to him about that. And then he's also an EMT, like he works at a few jobs. But the EMT side of him was like,
yeah,
Abby's my backpack in here. And she was like, no. And he was like, oh, fucking fuck. And he's like, I have like my knee up. Like, do you see? Do you see that? It's like, and it was a lot worse. Like I disinfected it at the house, but he was like, this fucking kit has nothing. It's useless. And he was like, I'm making you a new kit. And he was just putting like a gauze pad and was like trying to do whatever. And he was like, fucking fuck. It was getting so mad. And I was like, my knee and my hands are bloody. And so it was like, you just noticed now? Yeah, girl. How is it that every single time I was sitting having I didn't look at my knee to be like, oh, blood.
Right.
It's always this knee, too. So I'm hoping at Recon Rocks I don't break my knee. Definitely wearing crocodiles. Don't know what pants. Because I just have the same liquid jersey about all of us got because the merch was interesting. But I can't get drunk because the next day is fall day.
Yeah.
And like I'm trying to have a fun tipsy day at fall day. But like it's an all day event. So I can't be like, because we're doing like Anderson Farms at night, right?
Yeah.
And I just have the TikTok where you're like, get your buddies.
Yeah.
And I just remember running around and putting peppermint schnapps and hot chocolate, but like, what'd we eat for dinner?
I genuinely don't think we had dinner.
12:40. Like, it was so bad. And we were just laughing because Josh was getting so close to cars, I thought he was gonna like run the cars over. And me, James, and Soph were just like pissing of laughter because he's like, I'm gonna run all you fucking assholes over me the fuck out. And then James just ended up staying at Abby's. So I drove home and had to disinfect my leg for like 20 minutes.
Oh my god. It's okay, I made a fool of myself. I always do though, and like that's okay.
But also, the way that you were crying last night was the way I was during Ella's stream at Wakan.
Yeah.
Like, I was like missing you and Chugga, so I was like, ugh. And then I was just like looking at everyone and I was like, it's beautiful. But I wasn't like letting anyone see you. I had my glasses on and I was like,
right.
No, sometimes sometimes you just like have to, and like low-key I feel like Red Rocks just kind of like does that.
Yeah, and like I feel like also with having like the light code in the morning.
And how was that? Like,
it was
like, what can you tell me like what you guys did during it?
It basically started with like he came out, did this whole little talk, and then did this whole little talk, like this whole little speech. It was super cute and super sweet. And then he had this girl there, I can't remember her name, but she does like guided meditations.
Okay.
And like also does like, she basically does what Ella Stream does.
Okay.
And so she was there, and he's like, she's gonna be like the one guiding us basically. And then it like went into like like breath work is how it started, and then went into a sound bath, and then more breath work, and then back into a sound bath, and then like it ended. But it was like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Hour and 45. Okay. But it was really good, but like it was really good. But just having that, like, and me and Brian were laying next to each other, and we could just hear each other be like,
yeah.
like the whole time.
It was just very like emotional. It probably brought out so much to then go into like the night.
And I was also just like so tired.
Right.
And like we ate, but like I literally only had like one meal. And yeah, I was just like exhausted, and then like emotionally exhausted from like code. And because I don't know, shit's like, he really just does it. I don't know what he does, but he does.
I don't know either.
But yeah, he just like, it was a beautiful moment, and like Ethan loved it, and like I loved that. That was like, it's so sweet.
Like one of the best people ever.
Because like, I don't know, it's like Ethan.
Right.
And you kind of expect him to be like, yeah, it was fun.
Right.
But he was like, it's such a good time. Like, that was so good. And, like, and like, even Jake was like, it was great. It was like,
and usually he'd just be like,
nice.
That
was fun.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looked really amazing.
But, and yeah, just like only having one meal. I ate like half of what I got. So
it wasn't even a full meal for the one thing you ate all day.
And then like, I don't know, it was just like, and then like I drank, and then it was just like very sensitive, and then all the emotions,
all of it,
all the emotions.
Because at one point, like after we went down to meet Zach and his friends, when I just remember being back up, and I looked at you and I was like, "Where's Zach?" And you were like, "So, did he bring his friends up, or was it just him when he was up there with us?"
Just him.
Just him?
It was just him.
Okay, how long was he like there for?
Like the last time he came up?
Yeah.
I
feel like there was a weird moment for when I just remember when he patted you on the back.
That was when we were down there, though.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we were down there, and then I was like giving him a hug, and then like, yeah, he patted me on the back. Last night when I was on the phone with him, he was like, I just felt like you like kept getting mad at me. And I was like, I wasn't like mad. I really wasn't. I really was not like mad or like upset. Like, I just thought it was like silly. I was like, oh, you just patted me on the back. It's just like crazy. And he like stayed for a decent amount of LS stream. He was like leaving early.
I remember that part.
Yeah, because then he was like kept giving me shit for leaving early, and like it just seemed like you were actually mad. And I was like, no, just talking with you, and like, also sometimes when I get drunk, I do tend to like sound like definitely more like, and like
irritated,
especially when it's like someone new,
right?
Like, it's not just like you or like
because
Brian.
I know, right?
And I get that's just something I need to like work on when it comes to new people.
It's so hard to work on that when you're also like intoxicated.
Yeah, but
word vomit.
And then,
because why did he leave early again?
Him and his friends were just like tired.
Okay.
Valid.
But no, and yeah, like I get it. But I was just like, why would you leave early? Like, you paid to be here. Why would you leave? Like, just I don't know. And like I'd say that to anyone.
Say that to any of us. Like I tried leaving early.
Yeah.
The same thing. Anyone.
Yeah, Brian tried to leave early, and I was like, are you dumb or are you stupid?
And like, he leaves and takes everything, and then doesn't take any of their actual personal
shit.
left
No
her bag,
shade.
left everything.
I was just like, whoa.
No shade. It was just funny.
No, it was hilarious. As we were literally talking about how we need to drink less, Brian's like, can we drink? Want to drink?
Right now?
Yeah. He said, I personally don't really want to. I don't want to be hungover.
That was a lot last night. I need a sec. Like, I have those topos in my car, and I literally thought about bringing it in, and I was like, I couldn't even, like, function this morning.
Yeah, like, I think I'd die if I had a
can't
drink
even,
right
like,
now.
Smell it, be near it, like, shut it down, keep it away. Drinks, and then I only bought 2 drinks at the show, and I was gonna ask Wonka to pay me, but, like, she bought me food at WorkCon the last day, so I'm just not.
Yeah, I saw this TikTok today that was like, me and my friends just stopped paying each other back.
Right, because, like, we just know, like Chud's gonna.
Outro, take 2. Is it on? Is it close?
It's freaking on.
I'm gonna just hold it.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold it too.
Well, this is our shitty podcast.
But you gotta start somewhere.
And that somewhere is here. Now. Because be here now.
Be here now. Once a week.
Once a week. Special guests.
Getting crazy.
Funny stories. I know this one was boring, but it'll get better.
Like, we're starting somewhere.
And we're giving the audience what they want.
And they want it, you know what I'm saying?
They want it real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad. I'm Akaya.
And I'm Jules.
And this is
Pause.